Hello. Good afternoon. Hi, Prototype. Hi, Chi. How we doing today? You need to lock in and write your paper, but you don't wanna. I know that feeling. Me at work all this week. Oh my god, it's been horrible. Oh, I'm so happy to be streaming again, even if I had to squeeze it in on a Saturday afternoon. Yeah, alright. Guess we'll get started. Part of the reason it might be a shorter stream today is because my brother's coming over in a bit. So I'm basically just like streaming until he shows up. Been busy though. Like outside of my day job, I've also been trying to get new listings up on my Etsy before Black Friday sale starts. And I got like 15 new prints up. I haven't made a post about it yet, but I'm hoping to get some stickers and buttons up too before the end of the weekend. All right. Gonna try to paint Siegfried's crazy outfit with all these patterns on it and shit. One sec. Sorry about that. I just was like, why is the lighting so yellow? I'm gonna change my ring light setting. Oh, hi Larry. Welcome in. Did you get a new account? I got my phone on Do Not Disturb, and yet my Windows app is still picking up notifications from it and making noises. Close. Oops, bumping my mic. Keep adjusting the lighting on my webcam because I don't usually stream at this time of day. Ugh. I've been watching a lot of people stream the new Kirby Air Ride game because I'm living vicariously through them since I still can't afford a Switch 2. But I want it so bad. Oh, it looks so fun. Man. I would play that on stream too. I would get Nintendo Online and play City Trial Online. So I just saw my cat jump on the table behind me. Salem, you're making a cameo? Oh, look at the camera. Your eyes are lit up. Your girlfriend has that game. She's been enjoying it a lot. Yeah. I love the original on the GameCube, so I was really looking forward to this sequel, but I can't play it. I'm just like, what are these belts even like attached to? What purpose are they serving? I know I shouldn't ask that. I shouldn't even bother asking about what purpose the belts serve, but as the person drawing them, I'd like to know. So I can make sense of what it's doing in my drawing. You never played the original and you had a GameCube? Oh, it was so fun with friends. Like, me and my friends and my brother would play City Trial all the time. Now I have new friends. I have new friends I could play it with online. If only I had a Switch too. See, I'm like, is this a shadow? I think that might be a shadow. Or not. No, I think it is. Is that a shadow or is that a pattern on his actual outfit? I will never know. I was actually surprised. After how cold it's been recently, I'm actually kind of warm today. I had to switch my heater back out for my fan again on my desk. I'm kind of like, wait, no, go back. But I was kind of enjoying that cold. Go back. So, the reason my brother's coming over is because we're going to see a musical tomorrow. And I don't think I've seen a stage play since maybe like 2018 or something like that. It's been a minute. But I'm looking forward to that. We're probably gonna get some dinner later, and I'm already thinking about what we're gonna get. We're seeing Evil Dead the musical. There's an Evil Dead musical? Oh yeah, there is. I mean, I mainly know about it because my husband loves Evil Dead, and so I've already heard the whole soundtrack many times. Hi PK Gaming. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you've had you are having a fine weekend. So far, so good. Nice break after how hectic things were this week. Oh yeah, same for me. My past couple work weeks have been crazy. That's why I wanted to squeeze in a stream at this time, even though it's not my normal time. Just because I haven't been able to do it during the week because of work. Heard things got extra annoying. Yeah, they did, but I'm managing. Aside from I think I'm definitely gonna start looking for another job because I've kind of had it at this place. I mean, I felt that way many times, but It's like, alright, this time for real, I'm done. Yeah, I won't get too into it, but I'll just say I've had two mental lines in my head that if they ever tried to cross one of them, that would be the last straw for me, and they did cross one of the ones I had in my head. I'll put it that way. Good luck on the job search. On month 5 after getting laid off, it's only had one interview. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've heard that the job market is quite rough out there, so I'm not looking forward to it, but you know. Thank you. Yeah. They did have me looking at the health insurance market like, oh god, how much would it be to just pay for my own fucking health insurance if I just quit and did art right now? It's always a tempting thought in my mind, but... Yeah, definitely, I would say it sucks. In my a biased opinion. I've been at this place for almost 10 years. I could speak with authority. Yeah, that's the thing is, you know, it's not cheap. Oh, hi Salem. Mwah. Kitty is here to say hello. He's just off camera because he's in my lap, but oh, there he goes onto my desk. Salem. Ah! Say hi, Salem. You're on camera. Cats are so cute. I agree. Salem, you're so cute. Everybody thinks so. We're probably gonna have to take him to the vet soon. Cause he's been having like he's all itchy. I don't know. He doesn't seem to have fleas. We don't see any fleas, so I don't know what's going on, but... See, he's itching right now! He did it on cue! Yeah, we don't know what's going on with him, so we'll get him checked out soon. Don't know if he's allergic to something we got or something like that. Oh, the other kitty is on the bed behind me too. They're both in camera right now. Okay, both of you guys just sit. Both of you guys just sit where you are, and and you'll be beautiful in the background for me. Yeah. Hello, DG Shu. Welcome to the stream. Should you worry about Reverie spoilers? Not in this drawing. It's Crow in his Cold Steel 3 and 4 design, so... Which, you know, Crow's design in Reverie is the same as in 4, I guess. Horizon is soonish, that's true. I still have to finish Daybreak 2. I guess I should prioritize that soon. But I haven't played a video game in the past, like, 2 weeks either. Yeah. I admit I kind of have to schedule video games almost like work, because otherwise I have this whole brain worm where I'm like, oh no, I could be drawing and productive right now, and then I never start playing the video game. But I would like to sit down and play video games, so I have to make myself do it. Oh, Alba's good in the remake? I'll have to look forward to that. I haven't really started the remake yet. I started the demo on stream a while back, but I haven't gotten too much farther yet. I had a very generous friend buy the full game for me, so I do need to play it. Have I read Dungeon Meshi? I watched the anime and I liked it a lot, so maybe I'll read the manga at some point. Yeah, I literally, on my like to-do list app, I literally have like do something fun, play a video game as like one of my to-do list items. And then it starts to get to like, okay, well, what if I'm in the middle of a specific game, but I don't feel like playing that game right this second, but then I feel bad starting another game when I haven't finished that game, and it's like, at some point I have to like shake myself of thinking about it like that, you know? It's like, okay, this is like a thing you're doing for fun. You're allowed to do whatever you want. It's not a chore or a job. It's okay. Gotten to the point you feel like having more fun drawing than gaming these days. I mean, I certainly can get myself to draw more easily, but I think it's probably because it's technically like productive, so I can tell myself I'm being productive. It's hard to resist the temptation to start our reverie. You promised a friend you'd wait for him to catch up. Oh yeah. Well, you're gonna have a good time when you do play it, I think. Yeah, there is one like post about backlogs that kind of sticks with me. That I try to kind of keep this mindset whenever I think about it, and it's like think of your backlog not as like a list to complete, but as like, you know, almost like a wine cellar that you're browsing for all the different kind of wine that you have, and you can pick whichever one you're in the mood for. That's really helpful, yeah. I quite like that mindset, and I try to remember it when my brain goes into checklist mode. I actually had one of my New Year's resolutions this year. Oh my god, it's getting darker. I have to brighten my webcam again. One of my New Year's resolutions this year was to finish at least one game every month. So effectively 12 games total. And I think I'll have to go back and count, but I think I might have managed to get close to that at least. But then I see people like, I finished 50 games this year, and I'm like, I wish I could do that. What the fuck? You were really in the mood for Pokemon. You played like 75 hours of that and had so much fun. I want to play it. It looks fun. I still don't have a Switch 2 though, and I'm like, I don't know if I should wait to get it till I get a Switch 2. Like, how well does it run on Switch 1? I don't know. I don't think I've even seen anybody talk about how it runs on Switch 1. You heard performance is a mixed bag in that? Okay, so I probably should wait till I get a Switch 2. I don't know when that is. Hopefully somewhat soon, but I'm having to buy a bunch of stuff for my artist alley I'm doing in January. Elite Dangerous has consumed your life the past few weeks. You need to force yourself to take a break. I think I've heard of that game. I think I've heard people mention it. ZA is so much fun. Most people enjoy Pokemon and Agents. Do you remember Legends Arceus being fun? Yeah, I quite liked the gameplay in Legends Arceus, so I feel like I'd like this one too, though I've heard it's also very different. Oh, Salem's back. Some good things to look forward to in January, yeah. I'm excited. I got the hotel for it and everything too. I'm like a little nervous, but I think I'll feel better once I have everything in order. My table behind me is a mess because I've been setting up new prints for it and stuff. My miss. ZA is a Pokemon game that comes close to capturing the fantasy the anime promised you as a kid. That's cool. I mean, the real-time battles would be closer to the anime for sure. Speaking of non-game Pokemon media, Pokemon Adventures manga is so good. Yeah, I like Pokemon Adventures. I have a bunch of it on my Pokemon bookshelf. I'm looking at it. I think I have up to like I bought those like box sets they released, and I think I have like all of it up to Gen 4 plus Gen 6. And I think like for some reason the black and white one was like really hard to find in the box set form. But I know they started re-releasing it as like the big omnibus versions, so I don't know if I should just buy those instead. I need more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's what I need. Yeah, it's been going for so long and it's still quite good. We need another banger mystery dungeon, yes. Explorers of Sky is literally so many twists and turns in that story. Yeah. And I would love if they did a remake of that one like they did for the first one so more people can play it. I need more people to know. I need more people to know why I care about Grovyle and Dusk Noir. Why I care about Grovyle even though I never started with Trico. But yeah, that new like that new one that's like Pokopia, that's like a Animal Crossing type or Minecraft Pokemon game, whatever it is. It's like giving me the vibes. I know it's not Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but it's like giving me some of the same vibes just because like they have like I don't know, like that Tangrowth that's like a professor and it looks like he's wearing glasses and stuff. It's just like whenever they have like Pokemon with personalities and like their own set quirks and that can talk, I'm like, oh my god, it's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, the presentation and the quirky NPC is exactly. I'm like, this is the closest I'm getting for now, I guess. Ugh, at this rate, whenever I do finally get a Switch 2, there's gonna be like so many games built up that I need to buy. It's only gonna get more expensive. Also kind of annoyed that I have to buy a new SD card because of the, like, they use those express SD cards or whatever. Because I have a lot of SD cards I could use, but none of those. It's just like I gotta budget that in too, you know? At least the Switch 1 Pro controller still works, so I don't have to immediately buy another Pro controller. Wait. Oh my. Wait. I put this one layer too high. You've got too many fucking belts, dude. I can't tell which ones are which. Honestly, up till Legends, you didn't play Switch too much. You bounced off Mario Kart quick. Yeah, that is like part of the reason I waited, because there weren't really any games I needed immediately. Like, I probably will get Donkey Kong Bonanza, because I like a 3D platformer, and it looks like a fun one. But, like, it wasn't enough to get me to, like, buy it. Kirby Air Riders is the closest it's come, because I'm a stan of the original GameCube games, so I never imagined it getting a sequel, and I want it, but I still haven't bought it yet. Oh shit. Good thing I'm doing a shorter stream today, because I forgot to charge my iPad before this. Donkey Kong was fun. Yeah, it looks fun. I'd probably get that. I'd probably get... See, whenever I gotta switch to the games I would probably want immediately at the moment would be Donkey Kong Bonanza, Kirby Air Riders, Pokemon Legends ZA. I don't know what's coming out after that. I'm sure something will come out that I want, but those would be the main three right now. Metroid, I've actually never really played much Metroid. My brother's a big fan, so I know my brother fucking loves Metroid and Metroid Prime. And he's like one of the people who's been waiting for Prime 4 for ages. But I have not personally played it, really. I'm not against playing it. I'm like, my experience with Metroidvanias is so all over the place because I've played so many like random ones here and there. I played so many random ones here and there, and I don't know if I've played a Metroid or Castlevania, which is funny. Yeah, I've watched my brother play Prime before, and it looks fun. I'm like, what Metroidvanias have I played? I've played Kirby and the Amazing Mirror was probably my first one. Cause that is a Metroidvania, that Kirby game. I've played some of the Shantae games, which are Metroidvanias. Is that it? Wait, no. I don't know. That might be it. I was like, is Cave Story a Metroidvania? Not really. I've played Cave Story, but I don't think it counts. I have Hollow Knight on my backlog. It's there. I'll play that soon, probably. Well, if you have a favorite Metroidvania, tell me what it is, and maybe I'll play it. Well, I know my husband's favorite is Symphony of the Night, so maybe that one will take priority, but... Yeah, I know there's a Toho Metroidvania. I haven't played it yet either. That's true. I could play the Toho one. Yeah, my husband just said that I should play Symphony of the Night. That's his fave, so I guess that'll be a priority if I do Metroidvanias. Never finished the Toho Metroidvania. Yeah, it's the one with Sakuya, right? Luna Nights. Never, don't usually play them, but like Metroid Prime 1 and 2 and Bloodstained. Oh yeah, I think my husband liked Bloodstained also, but I think that it's like we're doing Symphony of the Night again, so...
What are you talking about? It's nothing like Castlevania Symphony of the Night. They changed 2 whole words.
Oh yeah, Ritual of the Night. Yeah, I guess like I said, I'm also gonna play Hollow Knight soon probably, and my main motivation for that was that I won some like Hollow Knight bead art at Guess That Video Game Tune panel at Dragon Con. So I'm like, well, I have this bead art of Hollow Knight now, I guess I should play it. So I'm not a fake fan. I'm a fake fan until I play it. Especially because Silk Song Silksong has Bug Yuri. Or at least that's what the fan artists on my timeline are telling me. Sorry, I peeked the microphone. But like, I've seen so much Bug Yuri on my timeline, and I'm like, I've seen more Bug Yuri than gameplay, I think. Which is like based. If anything, that makes me want to play it so I can understand the Bug Yuri. I think it's really funny whenever people tell me that they started playing Trails because they saw my art in like a similar fashion. And I'm like, which art though? But like a little while back, I literally have someone who was like, oh, I saw your art everywhere. I always saw your art on my timeline and that made me check out Trails. And I'm like, okay, well, I hope you know that unlike my art, Trails is not in the Omegaverse. I mean, let's be honest though, my art doesn't exaggerate Crow and Reen that much, I don't think. They're pretty fucking gay. Which art? Yes. Yuri fan art's definitely got you into some games and shows with stuff before. Me too. I've definitely checked stuff out just because I've seen a lot of like good Yuri or Yaoi fan art. You saw Crow beep read and had to play the game. Well, I hope they're excited for the canon Crow Reen sex scene. He's so clingy towards him, especially in Cold Steel 2 and 3. Well, I was like, especially in Cold Steel 2, also 3, actually kind of also 4. The only difference between CS4 and Crowry content is lack of sex. Yep. I'm just extrapolating, bro. I'm extrapolating on what they showed me. Dialogue towards the end of CS2 was definitely not straight. Definitely not. And that game changed my brain chemistry for it. Speaking of the Omegaverse, didn't I say I had to explain to my husband what nodding was? Yeah, I did. But I don't know if I can explain that on a Twitch stream. You open the stream, the first word you hear is yaoi. We tagged this stream as Fujoshi for a reason, I'm afraid. Speaking of getting into stuff for the Yuri Art Atelier Ryza, oh yeah, did you see that ASMR they dropped? Where they basically made the Yuri with her and Claudia canon in that ASMR, or as close as possible. Yeah, you didn't see the official ASMR? Girl. Alright. Let me find it. Yeah, like, when I first heard about it, I thought it was gonna be like a self-insert thing with Ryza. Like, oh, okay, the dudes who all love her thighs are getting their thigh ASMR. And then I read the description here. This is the post I saw about it. Oh, wait. Let me send that again. I hit a fucking apostrophe on the end. Yeah, the story, set after the events of Ryza 3, follows a slightly aged up Ryza on a journey to her hometown Kirkin Island, where she unexpectedly reunites with Claudia. The two catch up at their secret hideout, where they spend a peaceful and tender night together. Apart from conversation, the ASMR features sounds of alchemy and forest exploration, as well as scenes of Ryza and Claudia bathing together and falling asleep side by side. Excuse me? Yeah, I was shipping Ryza and Claudia so hard after I played those games. It's crazy! That's so much Yuri! What the fuck? They dropped the Yuri cocaine on everyone. Anyways. He's not familiar with Gus Cave. Yeah. I mean, they do have Yuri bait in most ateliers, but I gotta say this is another level of blatant. Because if you play Ryza, if you play the games, it very much comes off like Claudia absolutely has a crush on her, like hardcore, 100%. But Ryza's just like, you know, typical. Oh, I'm being dense and I don't realize it. But apparently they're sleeping together according to the ASMR, so yeah, basically like with Legend of Korra doing an alright, we didn't do more than hint at it in the main series, we're gonna explicitly make these bitches gay, an official supplemental material. Yeah, like on a fucking ASMR on DL site, I did not expect the Yuri drop over there. I'm not gonna lie. They've never done that before. They've never dropped an ASMR on DL site, I don't think. Still gotta play the Ryza game, so much to play. Well, you will get to enjoy shipping Claudia and Ryza when you play it, that's for sure. Honestly, there's so many Atelier games with like Yuri bait in them. Like Sophie's got Sophie and Plakta. The fucking Toturi and Mimi in the Arlen games are so fucking gay. Yeah, I actually still need to finish Ryza 3 also because I decided to play it in Japanese, so I'm being very slow. Continuing from my thought earlier about how I always feel like I need to be productive, playing games in Japanese is like, well, at least now I could tell myself I'm studying a language, but then it takes me way longer, of course. than my native language. Oh yeah, Ramona. That was one of my first ones back on the PS3. Actually the version on Steam is an updated version that is way better than the first version I played. But I like Corona, the updated version. I know a lot of people don't like those earlier ones where you have like a time limit, but I admit that I kind of like the time limits. I like it both ways, but I like the time limits because I like doing the like planning time management aspect. I like doing that. But I know it gives some people like anxiety. Which, to be fair, not that it doesn't give me anxiety, but I guess I like it in a weird way. I remember, I actually never played much of Pikmin 1 as a kid. I did play some, but I didn't play it much because the time limit of that game gave me anxiety back then. So far, I only played Ryza and Sophie 1 as far as Atelier games. Well, I will say, Ryza 2 is probably one of my favorite... Or, yeah, you said you played Ryza, so you played all of them, I assume, since you said you're on Ryza 3. But Ryza 2 is one of my favorites in this series. I liked it a lot, actually. My favorite trilogy, though, is the Dusk trilogy. I love the Dusk games. They're such a vibe. I love Eska and Logi. That's one of my favorites too. Although, yeah, it's probably one of the straightest Atelier games there is. I love my Het Slop Atelier game. No, Eska and Logi's like one of my other... It's probably also my favorite. Yeah, they're cute. I still have to try Yumiya. I haven't tried Yumiya yet. Does Ryslin and Claudia shipping go super far, or is it just teasing? I mean, it's never like canon, but they lean into it pretty fucking hard. I'll say that. Yeah, I guess the ASMR basically made it canon, but yeah, if you like Reen pining for Crow, Claudia is pining for Ryza. That's for fucking sure. Like, it becomes really blatant in the second game, but it's definitely there in the first game too. Yeah, Rise of Claudia is pretty similar to Korean as far as game canon goes. You know what that means? That means we're getting the Crowreen ASMR, right? Where is it, Falcom? Look what Gus did. You need to do the same thing. Do it, Falcom, you cowards. I mean, they did that. Do you remember that fucking VR thing they did? They did some like VR cafe, and it was like, okay, you could do like all the girls or like a bunch of the girls is like, you know, for if you wanted to go on a date with one of the girls in VR or whatever. And then there was just a Crowreen one. Does anyone else remember that? Where it was like Crow and Reen like cuddling in a VR cafe? Yes, Falcom, do one of your drama CDs. Yeah, the VR cafe, that's the one. Oh, I'm waiting for Crumbs and Horizon. I'm seated for the Crumbs. Actually, I've already watched some of their bonding events, even though I haven't played the game, and there are Crumbs. I couldn't stop myself. I had to watch them in Japanese. Horizon is a lot less dire for Reen and Crow, and they're still like that. Well, good to know that it wasn't just the situation. They're just like that. Yeah, I do know all the returning characters. I don't think I've seen a ton of spoilers. I've seen a couple, but I think I've avoided spoilers better than Daybreak 2, which I've been spoiled on quite a lot, actually. So maybe that's why I haven't been playing it. Maybe I need to just play it anyway. I don't know. I should see all the spoilers in context. Yeah, well, you don't have to worry about Horizon spoilers from me, except that Crow and Reen are in it, I guess. That's the only thing I'm posting about it. Well, I haven't played it either yet, so... Alyssa would Crowreen, just a puddle on the floor. Seen the trailer that already reveals most of the returning cast? Yeah, I think so. I know what I'm about, son. If you can expect me to post about anything from this game, it's that. Can't wait to use them again. Me too. The English trailer was edited so well. Yeah, it was. It was a very nice trailer. Horizon finally gets field combat right, so it's much more fun. That's good news, because it's... I didn't particularly care for it in Daybreak. I mean, it's like there. I definitely prefer the turn-based combat, I think, personally. But I'm glad they improve it. On paper, switching between action and turn-based is brilliant, but in execution, the field combat is mind-numbing. Horizon makes a lot of improvements that add up. That's good. Yeah, the field combat was pretty basic in Daybreak 1 at least. I've heard Metaphor ReFantazio does a similar thing, but I haven't played that game yet, but my husband played it, so I kind of saw some of it. Yeah, I would probably feel similarly. Gummy jellyfish. Yeah, I liked what I saw of it in the Sky remake, alright, but I just love my turn-based combat. I remember when they announced Dragon Quest 12, they said like it wasn't gonna be turn-based or something, and then we haven't heard like anything about that game in years, so I don't know what's happening with it, but I do kind of hope that it's still turn-based. I love Dragon Quest. I love its combat that has barely changed in 30 years. I think that I'm gonna time my iPad about to die right as my brother's coming over, and I have to stop streaming anyway. But let's see how far this 5% gets me. Oh, I can't remember if I streamed since I started watching this, but I started watching Pokemon Horizons. I don't think I've talked about this on stream, and I'm quite enjoying it. And I feel like part of it is just me watching a Pokemon anime with a female protagonist, because I'm like, oh, finally, this warms my inner 10-year-old's heart after I had to keep naming the male character in Red and Blue Alyssa. And it's like fun. I like how they have like an airship and stuff. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. It's like good, like I put it on in the background while I'm working kind of TV. And they have a Pikachu with a captain's hat. They're like, alright, we still need to have Pikachu in this anime, even though Ash isn't here anymore. He's the captain of this fucking ship. And speaking of like other children's shows I watched while drawing and working on stuff, I also watched the Netflix Kuromi and My Melody and Kuromi show, and I enjoyed that a lot too. And now I'm like, oh god, Sanrio is hypnotizing me. I want to go to Miniso and buy a bunch of My Melody and Kuromi merch suddenly. The Pikachu VA voices that cute pink-haired villain girl. I saw that, though I am watching the dub, but she's like the best, and I love her, and she's part of the reason I started watching, because she's like evil and shitty, and I love evil and shitty girls and women. I love when women have hobbies. Pikachu too ingrained as the mascot for them to be able to move away from it. Yeah, I knew Pikachu was gonna be in there somehow. And the same guy has a fucking Charizard, because that's the other one we can't not have. He's just like, alright, I've got all the popular ones. Love her so much, she's funny. Yeah. I love supporting women's wrongs. People might not believe me when I say Erika is my favorite Umineko character, but she is. I like him evil, right? I love when I watch a shoujo and there's like the evil rival girl who is like sabotaging the main character at every turn, and I'm like, I love her. They my faves. I love a Ojo-sama who goes oh ho ho also. Like somewhat related since a lot of them are like that. Oh. My brother just messaged me. I'll probably get there around 5. You can have more time to stream. And I'm like, oh no, but I didn't charge my iPad. That's on me. That's on me for forgetting to charge my iPad. Can always go to the backup. Because the problem is I can't plug it in when it's plugged into the capture card because they use the same outlet. But I can plug it in if I switch to streaming the iPad over Wi-Fi instead. It's just it doesn't look as good as the capture card, so I kind of avoid doing that when possible. Am I crazy? What happened to my transparent watercolor brush? Am I missing it? Dense, opaque. It's literally not here, bro. Where's my fucking... What? Did I throw it somewhere? Oh god, I probably accidentally dragged and dropped it somewhere. I'm gonna have to find that later, I guess. Because when I do this style, it's funny. I actually pretty much only use the default dense watercolor and transparent watercolor and switch between them. And when Clip Studio Paint tried to introduce new default brushes later on, I just immediately went nope and went back to these. That's weird though. Where did it go? Ask. I was hoping there was like a search function so I could search for where it went. Oh my god, there it is! It got dragged outside somehow. Okay, well. Let me just put that back. I don't even know how that happened. Probably because I'm clumsy and throwing shit everywhere. Your favorite background YouTuber music? Is this like used by a particular YouTuber or something? I do love this song. Oh, tons of people use it all the time. Yeah, I have noticed that. It's very popular. I've noticed, like, a set of, like, of video game songs that are used very often by a lot of different people. And one of them is Redial from Bomberman Hero. Once you know that, if you don't know that song, once you know it, you'll never be able to unsee how many video game YouTubers use that song. Which, I love that song. I played that game as a kid. But oh my goodness, I notice it everywhere. I think we'll just go until my iPad dies. Oh, Redial from Bomberman Hero. For the Nintendo 64. I actually have it in my playlist, and I was just thinking it would be really funny if it came on right after that. Hmm. Oops. Oh my god. Sorry, me just flipping this canvas just now. It reminded me of when I was making the time-lapse video of my Trails in the Sky pixel art, which I didn't realize apparently included every single time I flipped the canvas, and it was horrible. I had to edit all of them out because when it was playing it like sped up really fast, it was just flashing really fast, me flipping the canvas around, and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna like trigger a seizure or something. I need to get this out. So I had to spend some time in fucking DaVinci Resolve cutting out every single time I flipped the canvas. Been meaning to start messing around with doing some pixel art stuff. Ooh, you should. It's fun. I use Picsquare. It's the icon down there with the P and the little X. But it's on iPad. So if you're on Windows, I definitely recommend Sprite. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, that's a good one. I've used it on Windows before. Just the problem is I'm on my iPad like 99% of the time when I'm doing art. So I had to find a good iPad one, which took a while to find actually. I feel like there wasn't like really an agreed upon awesome iPad pixel art program until Picsquare came out. I used Pixaki before that, which was fine. I liked that one okay too. I should do some pixel art again. I think it's fun. Maybe not. Maybe next time I won't. I'll do something a little smaller. Not the whole cast of Trails in the Sky in like 3 days. Honestly, I still like. Oh my god! How did I do that? I mean, I'm faster with pixel art in general, I think, than painting, but how much longer until my iPad dies? It's on 2%. We still got at least one more percent before we start panicking. Oh yeah, you saw the Narmaya I drew ages ago, the Game Boy Color palette one. Those were fun. That's actually my favorite. That's some of my favorite kind of pixel art to do is like the limited color palette ones because you have to like kind of get creative with how you distribute the colors and stuff. So honestly, I've talked about this before, but you know, whenever I feel like I can open commissions again. I'd like to do like maybe like one on VGen that's just like, give me a character and a color palette from this pixel art color palette website. Just pick like a color palette that's 4 colors or less and a character, and I'll do them in that color palette kind of thing. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, thank you. That would be cool. You know it isn't, but the singer for the song sounds to you like Rihanna. I can kind of hear it. But yeah, there's like a pixel art palette website called Low Spec, I think. LOSPEC. So if you ever need like to find like I want to do a limited palette pixel art, I want to find a color palette, you could go on that website and you can actually download the color palettes from there, and pretty much every pixel art program I've used lets you just like import it. So you can just download and import the color palette you want to try. Apparently we're doing a lot of Persona music. Yeah, you should check it out. That's actually where I found the Game Boy Color palette. Somebody had like made it on there. Oh, GP4's opening is so good. I agree. I love this song. But I remember back in the day, I don't think it had like a full version. I don't think that came until later. At least the soundtrack I had only had the like opening size version. Because I remember wanting a full version back then, and I couldn't find one anywhere. By back then, I mean like 2009 or whatever. Came out one of their albums, Reincarnation or something. Yeah, that makes sense. Couldn't find color history for a second. I should probably be saving a lot right now. My iPad's on 1% battery. But hey, I made it to 145 of streaming almost. That's only like 15 minutes less than usual if it dies. That's not bad. It's been a fun and engaging stream, timer aside. I'm glad to hear that. I hadn't gotten to stream the past few weeks, so I'm glad I was able to squeeze one in and make it a fun one. Definitely missed getting to do this. I'm also getting really hungry, so I'm definitely gonna be ready to go out to dinner as soon as my brother gets here. Oh yeah, this is one of those songs where I was like, oh my god, Nikke, the butt gacha game has bangers. I actually have like several songs from it on my playlist because it has bangers. I should have trusted the people who brought us bready. I should have known that they knew what they were doing. Oh, there it goes. Well, made it to 1:48. That's almost 2 hours. Well, I guess, 07's in chat, iPad's dead. We'll call it a stream here, everybody. Alright. I cannot stream tomorrow, that's why I streamed today instead. But I might be able to stream Tuesday. Because next week's Thanksgiving in America, so I definitely can't stream on Thursday. I'll be at my parents' house. So I'll try to stream on Tuesday before Thanksgiving, but alright. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, PK Gaming. I hope you have a nice day too. And I will talk to you guys next time.